To talk about how do women fall in love? Because there seems to be a lot of confusion, and so many men don't really understand like what causes a female to fall in love with a specific guy. You will hear things like, they fall in love through getting to know you, through like communication, through good communication, through dates, through courtship. And that is true to an extent. But the part that they're not saying is the following. The part that they're not talking about is that women fall in love through getting emotionally attached. And the only way that you're going to get a woman to get emotionally attached to you is by giving her good experiences in the bedroom. That's the only way you're going to ever get a woman to get emotionally attached. That's the only way. There is no other way, all right? There is no other way because let me ask you this. If women fall in love through good communication, through time spent, then how come she's not in love with the beta male orbiters, the male best friends that she has? Hmm, interesting. How come she's not emotionally attached to these people? How come she's not attached to the emotional tampon guy that she just tells him all of her problems that she's going through with her boyfriend? So they don't fall in love through communication, they don't fall in love through time spent. The only way they fall in love is through a very strong connection in the bedroom. Like you gotta really, 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 really be very good in the bedroom in order to cause a woman to fall in love. You gotta be really good, man. And good is subjective, man. I'm not gonna like sit here and say there's only one way to be good in the bedroom, because that depends on the kind of chemistry that you guys have as a woman and a man, and it depends on the kind of like personality types, I would say, and stuff like that. But they fall in love when you and now this video is for adults, man. I don't want any children watching this, all right? So this, if you're an adult, 21 and above, watch this video. If you're under 21, don't watch this video, all right? The only way they fall in love is when you really make good love to the man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, not just any kind of like, no, you can't just like rush it and be all fast and stuff like that and not present with her during that time. Like, you gotta really, really know what you're doing. You gotta like look her dead in the eyes, man, in a seductive way. Obviously, you gotta talk to her. Like, you gotta use your mouth, man. You gotta communicate in a seductive way, in a soft way, like while you're talking to her, man. While you're talking to her, while you're making love at the same time. And you know what's crazy? If you as the man have if you actually like the woman and if you have a little bit of feelings towards her, these things are gonna come out naturally. Like, you're not gonna have to force it, or you're not gonna have to like pretend to be seductive. You're not gonna have to like rehearse what to say in the bedroom and stuff like that, man. It's just gonna come out naturally because of the level of attraction in which you have towards that woman and because of the connection that you guys have. So because of that, the experiences in the bedroom are gonna be that much greater to you and to her if you guys are connected. And this is what causes women to fall in love. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably one of the only people here on YouTube that's probably going to be honest with you and tell you the real reason why women fall in love. That's the only reason why they fall in love. So if you're lacking in that area, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're like nervous and whatever, like she's not gonna like that, and you're probably gonna get ghosted, or it's just not gonna work, man. You're not gonna cause a woman to fall in love with you by not knowing what you're doing, man. Trust me. Trust me. This video is educational, and I'm here to like help you guys, man, because a lot of guys don't understand this. They think that they can just do anything in the bedroom and be all goofy and fidgety and shit, man, and nervous and silent like some of y'all, man. I mean, it depends. You can be silent sometimes, but I don't know. It depends on who you are. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but you gotta make her comfortable. You gotta be comfortable, and you gotta really make sure that you're pleasing her very well, man. Please. Otherwise, she's probably gonna cheat, and she's probably gonna pretend that she has feelings and whatever. If you have other things to offer, like resources, maybe dates and whatever, she's probably gonna stick around for that, while knowing in the back of her head that she's not satisfied sexually. And that can lead to a lot of problems, right? I would rather you guys be uh, s- be strongest in the sexual area, and then work on the other areas like your finances and whatever like that. Like that is way more important to women. Trust me, especially when they're younger, especially when they are out here seeking a partner that can really satisfy them. All right. So you have to know what you're doing if you want to make sure that the woman stays attached to you and she stays in love with you. Because if you don't do that, man, she's gonna leave you. She's gonna leave you and look for this elsewhere. I'm telling you right now. We see it happening all the time, right? And like I said, being good is subjective. I'm not gonna like drop a tutorial on how to be good. As long as you're confident, charismatic, like you know what you're doing, and you can last a decent amount of time and whatever, and you're taking things slow, man. Don't rush things. Like be very slow and just calm and relaxed during these times, man, and just be relaxed, man. Be present in the moment. Look at her. Look at her beauty, man, and admire that. Like this is the time. It's not a time for you to rush. This is time for you to actually like sit there and because she's gonna feel the difference. She's gonna notice if you're in a rush, selfish. That's disgusting, man. That's repulsive to women. But they love when you're taking your time, you're present, you are making eye contact while you're calm. Don't be making eye contact like this, like a creep, man. You don't want to be doing that, right? But just, look at her, man. Admire her genuinely. It has to be from a genuine place where, you're looking at her, you're happy, you are feeling her. You feel her, man. You gotta feel what she's feeling. And then you maybe slowly you start kissing her and admire her, man. You can even say stuff like, "You're so beautiful, babe." You can say that, man. All right. It depends on how you say it, man. Don't be saying it like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." Like you gotta know what you're doing, man. And just maybe kiss her, or whatever. And that's what women love, man. That's how they fall in love. That's the only way they fall in love. That's the only way, man. And as long as you're doing these things, you're solid, man. All right, you got nothing to worry about, and she's gonna be attached. She's gonna like you for a long time, right? So that's it. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.